Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Pericles of Greece playthrough. We are chasing the diplomatic victory. We're annoyed that the Khmer are at war with us for a couple more turns. We need to try to make peace with them because we need to get into this aid request again and send them a whole bunch of gold because that's 2 diplomatic victory points on the table for us that we're missing out on. Because they decided to go to war with somebody we're related to. Not a cool thing to do, my friend. Not a cool thing. We don't like it. We don't appreciate your warlike tendencies. A water park could give us adjacency over here, right? And then also provide amenities, which I think... So, we might be low on amenities in a couple locations. We've been going back and forth on amenity usage, I think, mainly because of losing some amenities from Zanzibar. But that's fair. All right. I'm going to get a water park. And I will put it I'll put it here. I do want to spread the love. Okay, let's put some woods down and then improve it. We're trying to get our Orzagaz up and running because that is a big deal for diplomatic favor. I forgot how good it was because I don't normally chase diplomatic favor. But it doubles all the favor you get from your Susie status. And that is a pretty solid thing to do. Should we go mine this? Should we go lumber mill this? Should we chop this? I feel like you have a decent amount of production already that we could potentially chop this for some quicker gains, getting this trade route up and running. Like, you can't use all the tiles you have improved already.
Don't judge someone.
So, let's go ahead and chop this. Trade route followed by... You don't need housing yet. Let's get another builder for the area. Let's get another builder going. Alright, lumber mills. We gotta take care of our area here. It's looking very unimproved because of, I don't know, some circumstances. You don't have... You can't trade to them? They don't like us anyway. Why do I care? Let's trade for gold. Not the best trade route we could have picked up. We probably should have moved it somewhere else. But they put the effort forth. They get at least one pass at the trade route, all right? That's how we're living our life right now. We need to increase our levels. Our operating levels. 342... I mean, this is a good chunk of gold, but it's really only like 1 turn of gold for us. Instead, let's just make the tile more appealing for people. Make peace, and they're paying us for it. All right. Now we can fix this. We can fix the problem. We can get this aid request kind of locked in. So Rome's at 5,000. We're at 1,170. So we need to dump at least 4K into it right now. I'm going 5K. You're not interested in an embassy? We're going 5K. Give the gift of 5,000 gold. It'd be funny if I gave it to the wrong person. I'm always worried about that for some reason. Always worried that I'm going to send it to the wrong person. Let's get another settler. I'd like to maybe drop a city up there. There are other spots, but I'd like places that we can get more. This doesn't give us the opportunity to drop another one of these. Oh, it does. This is a... No, because it's iron, we wouldn't be able to drop it there. Tundra Hills. There's no hills up here. I lied. This is also a hill. They're just such crappy yields that it's hard to tell. So there is a spot for a theater there. I was wrong. So we can go up there and have some fun with that, maybe. So what could we do down here to improve things? We really should we should focus on improving the production of the Orzagaz. So let's go head in that direction. I'm thinking about dropping a woods down on one of these tiles and then dropping the...
Here, the dark brown amorphous basalt.
Dropping the unique improvement from one of our city-states down for a little extra science and whatnot. Because it'd be a 2 culture... 3 science yield if we put a forest next to it, I believe. So we drop this here, it's 2 and 2. And then if we drop one, if we drop a forest over here, it improves. But we don't have charges from that man right now, that's fine. Major flooding hit our city up there. We're 8 points away from a golden age. We need to get this upgraded, which we have a builder coming in 2 turns, so we can do that pretty easily. Hello, barbarians. That looks dangerous for you, my scout friend. I gotta say. So what we could do is actually, we could chop jungle, plant trees, and then put up a lumber mill on it for... Let's see how this plays out. It's 68 production. Knocked a couple turns off of it. We can then make this better, or we could just run up here and improve some of these things. I refuse your demand, sir. It's outrageous.
NASA spent millions of dollars inventing...
The space race. Did we get anything we wanted from this? Music censorship? Not a very good card, by the way. If you need to protect yourself from rock bands, just put scouts on your stuff. You'd need a few scouts, but... You know, you just need to cover theaters, wonders, and then... I mean, there's more tiles you need to watch, but... By default, they can only hit, like... theaters, entertainment districts, and wonders. If they get other abilities, they can hit different things. So it's not too hard to protect yourself. And tourism from blah blah blah. We don't need that. We don't need the tourism from the blah blah blahs. Alright, you're returning on foot. You succeeded in your mission. And you're also the one that has the ability to mess with city-states, so we'll probably get you going on that soon. Just a guess. Excuse me, sirs. I made a mistake going to the Giant's Causeway, and I'm leaving now. I'm leaving. We should take a look at the aid request this turn, to make sure our 5,000 was well spent. Saladin! Alright, you're getting another... Well, we'll just tie it up at the end, or beat the rest of them at the end. One of you was pointing out in comments, and it is correct. In the last one where I took it at the very last moment, when we looked at the screen when it said 0 turns remain, it actually said we were in 3rd place, and that the event was over, which is weird. So there's a bug of some sort in there, but what we learned from that is that when it says 0 turns remain, you can still impact the decision. Because we went from 3rd place to 1st with that, which was great. And we will want to... We'll want to make sure we get up there. We'll probably do it at 1 turn remaining. I don't want to forget about it. It's one of those things where you could just, like... It slips your mind. You hit next turn, and then everything's ruined. You lost the thing. You dumped so much gold into it. That's not what we want to deal with. So Orzagaz, we're getting you. Hopefully. We're going to go fix some tiles and then improve one of these. Probably just the one with 3. You can't exist in the same tile as Michelangelo. Hey, you guys swap. Wait. What? Why can't you move into this tile, sir? It was because of Michelangelo. I was confused for a second because they didn't swap places when I had him try to move there. I thought something else might have been up. But that's not the case. No need to be alarmed. 17 turns for taking that town into our loving embrace. Hello, my settler friend. So you should fall back to 13 population. You're about to go to 14 and then build a settler.
You and I come by road or rail.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're looking to drop something that in some place that has a hill. We could just go up here. And then drop it so that we could put our theater right there. So I'm gonna put the city down here. We could actually build, what are they building there? We could build the theater right here. Hold on. Let me double check this. If we put the city here, we could put the theater here. We have an adjacency with the campus. We obviously lose some territory by it being in his grasp, but adjacencies would be fine. And that city, we're not expecting much out of that city, to be quite honest with you. Let's make sure. No, we have to move it the one up. No, this is fine. If we put it here, we can put. The problem becomes we wouldn't be able to get all the snow tiles in place. So I'm going to give up on making it a slightly better adjacency bonus and just put it in the spot where we can get the maximum out of that district if we happen to be able to build it. That's a big if, really. Not super likely. +3 industrial zone. We could industrial zone this and then get some more bonuses around our Acropolis. And then we potentially, I don't know if there's anything we're missing that relies on an industrial zone on the outside. Do we care? Now let's get a spy. Work on a spy. Keep making builders. We need to continue to improve our land. Okay, I'm gonna put the woods. Boosting our science output down there. We're going to improve or fix this. Alright, you go hang out back here once again, sir. That was a good job you were doing before. Oh, we have spots in this this place for Can music go there? Music can go there. Let me send my musicians here. I know I could warp him over there, but I'd have to move some guys around and blah, blah, blah. Same with you. I'd have to move some guys around. I want to go drop my music off. That sounds like a reasonable thing. So you do have amenity issues. I knew we were having amenity. Pingala was neutralized. How dare you? That's highly rude. They managed to maintain loyalty over here? Really? You gonna make me build an entertainment? We'd have to build an entertainment district here to get any sort of real pressure against them. I don't think I care that much. I was just hoping we could take it. So 2 turns remain on this, and we are behind by 1,009 points. We have 3,500. So good to check on. Next turn, we're gonna dump like 2 grand into it. That's the plan, at least. Let's go improve this. And we'll improve the other one right next to it. Have you rest here again, so. Okay, so you got another upgrade. Let's take some unrest, and then we're gonna send you. I think we're gonna send you to Nazca, because we have 3 envoys there. If we can knock some people out of the equation, let's see, influenced by 4. If we can knock some people out of the equation here, we have a chance of getting it back under our control pretty easily. Alright. Dropping our music off in the National History Museum. Ooh, a vote. Alright, so we just vote for ourselves for this one. And they still don't have the vote for voting for favor points or for victory points. That's surprising to me. Plus 100. So people seem to always love the city center one. I don't know if they still will at this point in the game, but I'm gonna vote with a few votes for the city center. You know what? We have the points. Let's make sure. I am gonna reserve some, but I'm gonna send 6 in each vote. So voting for myself and voting for city centers. And I could dump more into those, but I think those are safe bets. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we handled that one. 2 victory points from that. We need to dump at least 2 grand into this thing. So the Khmer, make deal, send at least. I'm gonna send you 2,500. This might be overdoing it, but I want to make sure we maintain control. All right, you could use a sewer. Drop down more farmage. We do have aluminum up here. It's not within any town's grasp, but we could be pooling that one up, which we're not gathering any aluminum right now, so we should definitely look at that. So we're gonna send you over to Nazca. Here we have it. And here we have it. Dropping all our music off. at the museum. The Museum of Making Beats. So what are we looking at now? Or what are we looking for? I think they need some tiles improved down here. Let's go hit up the island a little bit. Callista, you need to level up as well. Let's steal some gold. Sources gained. So we sent him 2,500, which should put us in first place. We got 2 points from the session in Congress. You win the gold tier. Okay, so we're ahead by nearly 900 points. So I outdid it a little bit, but I just wanted to lock it in. Now that is filled with delicious music. Delicious for your ears. Okay, we should spend the next two, maybe... Trying to think of what you need. So you're going to have problems with sustaining growth soon. So we should probably continue to make a little triangle farm area here. Excuse me? My Nubian queen, you are not allowed to demand anything from me. If you had respected me throughout this game, you would have an alliance.
For a machine to run smooth.
You win! 2 diplomatic victory points and then some favor on top of it. Now we're probably in what the AI would consider threatening territory, by the way. Let's see. Diplomacy. So we're at 16 of 20. I would imagine that at this point they're considering us a threat, and any vote where they can vote against us, they're going to vote against us. The World Congress up to this point hasn't allowed the voting on favor, but I have to believe that they hate me at this juncture. All right, so let's buy a tile. We'll buy this tile. And let's... Dude, Necropolis takes so long. Let's just put your campus up here. Let's buy it, actually, maybe. Where is... I guess it doesn't matter where she is. Ephesus. Reassign her to our new town so they can buy some stuff. Can we get a trade route to help our poor sick boy Samus out? The Metroid Hunter. I know that's not how you spell that. Okay, so we want to buy a campus probably up top. We're gonna have all the stuff capable to build this wonder, so we're gonna head towards anything we need there. 3 era score puts us in 3 points away from Golden Age territory. That's good. E-commerce. We got to take e-commerce. Let's drop our settler bonus for e-commerce. And I'm going to take the 5% bonus from city-states for science. That was a big boost to our science. Another governor title. Amani. Puppeteer. Where are you, Amani? You're being a puppeteer for us somewhere. Akkad. Okay, so Akkad is now extremely in our control. If you were to leave there, we would lose control, though, because you're counting for like 10 points of this right now. You get 2, and then you double it on top of that, I think. So Yeah, you're accounting for a huge portion of our vote there. Definitely trade with an ally for the biggest bonus possible. Okay, so you'll finish your watermill. We'll get that. We'll probably buy some stuff for you. Turing is here. Advancing the steel agenda. So we're 2 points away. 10 era score, or 10 turns remain. 2 era score from a golden age. This is pretty easy, I feel like, for securing. We have the opportunity of buying a musician. We'll get the musician in due time, though. But we could also buy it. Oh, we're getting Orzagaz in 2 turns. Hopefully, crossing my fingers.
Nederland floreert met
Wilhelmina. It's always great trading with you, I gotta say. I'm glad you appreciate, you know, what we're doing in life. Let's look at our great work screen, make sure. Olympia has spots for writing. They're down there. Okay, so we can send you down here. Get our writing going. All right, pick up a university. Not a whole lot we can do in this area. Get some extra production where we can. Try to live it up. It's hard without food, though. There's no camps up there. Camps are a big deal. What were you doing here? Were you building a... Why is it so cheap to build? Oh, these are just early. Get a lighthouse, I suppose. They're early pickups. That's why they're cheap. Whenever I see like 1 turn to build something, I'm alarmed. I'm like, did I lose a wonder construction? Because that's what it usually is.
With self-government is freedom,
Orzagaz!
and with freedom is justice and patriotism.
Yes! This is a beautiful building that's gonna give me so many points. Oh, look at you, you beautiful beast. Alliances have expired. Alright, alliances. We got friendship. We got an alliance of a religious variety. Your laugh. Continue to laugh like that. Never stop, sir. We're doing a research with him. That's fair. Wilhelmina, my friend with an economic alliance. There we go. Tamiris, always the cultural ally, never a military ally. My craziest of horse ladies. It's good to have you back on board the Alliance team. So, with all these jungles out here, we could potentially do the old remove lumber mill, chop ordeal. Pingala's able to be placed again, so let's go send him back to Athens. So what I'm thinking is, since we didn't get the wonder we wanted before, that we could just we could start ripping up these jungles. And I don't know what else we would work on in the area, but it makes the town a lot bigger. I guess there's benefit in that. We could just leave it like this, though. I'm just going to leave it like this. You know what? They're doing fine. But if we had a project or something we wanted to build that is within the realm of possibility, you move him in there, you start ripping stuff out, chopping it up, replacing it with woods. It would take like 4 turns per woods and 3 charges, because what, you'd have to remove the lumber mill, chop, build woods, and then put a lumber mill back up. So I don't know how cost effective it would be. Get another spy. But we've locked in our golden age. We're feeling good. Plant some woods. Can we maybe plant woods out here? Yeah, okay. That's a much better
As soon as you trust yourself.
tile now. Now that we could put some woods down. Oh, hello.
Na Adam te Nikuma.
Same to you. Crazy horse lady, same to you. There will be no 2 gold per turn demands being met. I
Chemistry.
did not trade arms for hostages. Alright, what do we want to do here? 2 charges. We could give it +3 production. I'm thinking maybe the woods lumber mill setup to make it even nicer looking over here. Add to the appeal of the area. I'm just a fan of that setup. All right, +1 production from quarries. I think we can be pleased with that. What are you doing here? You could get another district. We could get a +4 campus on this side, or a +3 that increases the output of our Acropolis. So let's do the +3. I'm
The
greedy.
human race is a
Greedy with Acropolises. I always want the biggest and best adjacency bonus my Acropolis friends can be given. Which I think is fair. Alright, let's keep locking these lumber mills in place. Get ourselves some real production. So what they did with this update to change all these things is actually allow some, you know, a lot of places that could just grow, you know, you just had farmland. Now they can actually become producers in the future. It requires a relatively big investment to do so of charges, but you know, you can actually get some real production out of tiles now. Given some time and builder charges and a little gusto. You can't forget the gusto. It's a big part of the deal. If we build a ship, we get another ship. It would be like a frigate or something if we built it, but nah, let's just work on this. Acropolis. Oh, she's in place. She's here. Purchase a tile. Okay, so we're gonna need our snowy lands. We're gonna need to purchase a campus. And then let's see. We'll work on the library, and then maybe we'll buy the other pieces of the puzzle. I need to save up some money. Like, how much would it cost to buy all these things? Purchase. A library's 305, a university's 8. So we couldn't get the research lab yet to start this whole thing, so I don't see the point yet. We're giving you woods. We're giving you every opportunity up here, my friend. Forcing the top competitors to lose 5 envoys. 90% chance? You're a legend! This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Heavy industry. He loves it. He loves the industry.
If winning isn't everything.
We have a... Oh, our adjacency bonus fell off because of sports media popping up. That's fair. Wonder bonus, New Deal, public work. Yeah, this is fine. We'll keep rolling with this. I think we can live with that at least. All right, sir. You need a research lab. So we're closing in. We're getting social media, which means we're getting relatively close to seeing these end policies. One of the end policies gets us diplomatic. Gets us diplomatic victory points. I kind of want to roll those things together to lock it in if I can. Because I know at the end it's going to be harder because they're all going to be voting to take 3 away from me. If they're all voting to take 3 away from you, you kind of have to just vote with them, or you have to completely powerhouse control the vote. Which may be what I'll try to do originally, but there's going to be a lot of voting against us. So it's easier said than done. Let's go for this shipyard. And let's take a look at the old scoreboard. Now at 255 science per turn, we've taken an 80-point approximately lead in science per turn. Second place is 172. 141 after that is Rome. The Arab Empire with 132. Khmer and Mansa Musa with about 95 apiece. Wilhelmina right in there at 94. And then Tamiris is just struggling. 64 science per turn. She's having a hard time. Did you lose? No, this is still Scythia. I was like, did you lose a bunch of territory or something? What happened here? You are down in the tundra. And being in the tundra is not super impressive for sure, so that's fair. Let's see. Did we read? I don't remember if we read off culture, but we're getting 418 per turn. Khmer has 123 per turn, 104 from Almanitor. You've got 98 from Mansa Musa, 77 from the Arabs, 74 from our friend Wilhelmina, 66 from Tamiris. They're still claiming that Amanitor is the top of the science food chain just because the number of texts she has researched, which is fair. We are definitely the top of culture. There's no doubt about it. We're at 16 of 20 on the scoreboard. So this is, if they give you the 3 votes and you win all of them, which I don't think we're going to be able to win the 3rd vote for the favor. But if you can win all of them, it's 4 points. If you can't win the 3rd one, then I think the strategy is that you vote against yourself and then you go just even. So it's, you know, you, as long as you win the first 2 votes, if you vote for taking 3 away from yourself, then you get a point for that, and it's just a wash at that point, which is not incredible. You gotta believe I don't like that, but I think it's probably what we're gonna have to do on the first vote. We're at 908 score, which actually puts us to the top now above Nubia. Not by much, but we've finally overtaken her. 25 of 130 culture. Religion, Wilhelmina's up to 3 of 8 conversions. So she's gained a little ground there. And 16 of 20 for us, 7 of 20 for Wilhelmina. Diplomacy is coming through for us, hopefully. Is there anything else we can do? So we're looking to get up here for some extra points, and we're looking to get this one. We have a lot longer to go. Because to get up into this chain, you have to get through a whole lot of research. So we'll hold off on the other one until such time as maybe another... If another emergency comes through we can participate in, then we can dump it into that. But The timing's got to be right. We don't want to just take it just to take it. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.